Yeah. On meat smells like cat food. That's the first thing that comes up when you look it up. Like, what the heck? You know, maybe this is how my dog's food tastes like if I were to eat it. Woo! Okay. What is going on? No, I can't use that. Somebody else uses that. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video of food, deals, and basketball. Let's see. Today I got another food review for you, and that is on the Beyond Meat burgers. Just tried it the other day, probably about a week ago. So what is Beyond Meat? So Beyond Meat is an alternative source of protein for people who perhaps want to mix in a non-meat meal during the week, or particularly the vegan community or just non-meat eating community. Also too, for somebody who wants to mix up their diet a little bit to not always eat meat every day, just try to get their protein from another source. So this would be another alternative for it. So the company's been out for a few years, though it just IPO'd. It was making headlines and made the news, and so it's trending. So I thought, hey, maybe I should do a video and a review on it. Also, I obviously I wanted to try it. I figured, why not make a video on trying it as well too. So how much does it cost? So the cost of it, I went to Albertsons to get it, and it was $8, and it gave you 2 patties. So the patties were about a quarter pound each, so basically half a pound for $8. Yeah, I know that's pretty pricey. So for a full pound, you're looking at 16 bucks. There's a lot of other options out there for that price, just so you know. Right off the bat, kind of not attractive, but still trying to keep an open mind to see if this is still a valid option for me eating, you know, maybe once or twice or even once a day. Luckily, the reason why I tried it too is they just had a promotion for Beyond Meat Day, and was get $3 off for every box, and in a box came 2. So I ended up getting 2 boxes, and I was able to use a coupon for each. And so instead of it being $8 a pound, $8 for half a pound, it was $5 per half a pound. So that's about $10 a pound for the meat, or not meat, sorry. Again, still at $10, pretty significant in price, at least for a daily basis. There's definitely more options that are more cost effective for $16 a pound. A lot of options are there for you, especially at Costco if you buy in bulk. Not only that, Costco's quality of meat is, in my opinion, better than any other meat available. It's just not competitive based on what other meat options there are out there. For the non-meat eater, you know, this would be your only option. And being a non-meat eater it sounds pretty expensive, but hey, maybe you guys got the money to, you know, eat this or eat something like this on a day-to-day basis. But yeah, in my opinion, I think it's grossly overpriced. So some options out there if you don't want to eat meat, but hey, you want to eat fish. At 16 bucks at Costco, for less than that a pound, you could get some salmon, some tuna. If you are a meat eater, they have bison over there, which I think is really, really good. It's $8 a pound. A typical person, $8 a pound, it's kind of a lot. I mean, I still think it's worth it to get, just because of how clean it is. Or thank you, Brian Shaw, for letting me know about that. Man, yeah, tons of good stuff. Anyways, yeah, you could get salmon, some tuna, some prime cut steaks, even for 16 bucks a pound. A lot more options out there that are much better, in my opinion. I really wanted to like it, don't get me wrong, I truly did, but man, was I disappointed. Yeah, it was all bad. Let me tell you how I cooked it. I cooked it, you know, just like a regular burger. Preheat the grill, says to medium high heat. I did that, you know, put my salt, my pepper. I use Worcestershire, so nothing crazy, just simple. Just wanted to see, I guess, what the meat would taste like, just as if I seasoned it with anything else. So I did that. First off, what I thought was a red flag was the smell. So it smelled like dog food, and I'm not joking, and I'm not exaggerating, like, oh, that food smells like dog food. It legit smells like dog food. So I was in denial. I was like, no, this isn't dog food. Just because if I was smelling it, or I was thinking like, maybe this is how my dog's food tastes like if I were to eat it. That's why I was in denial. I'm like, no, I'm not trying to eat my dog's dog food. So yeah, that was a little red flag. When my girlfriend came home, she came in, and the first thing she said to me was, why does it smell like dog food in here? And so that was like, oh snap. So that was the realization that, hey, it's not just me, it's the food that like really smells. But biting into it, didn't have the best texture. It had a good crunch to it because of the grill. So it had a nice crust on it. So that I would give it. But the moment I bit into it, it reminded me of hash browns. Nice crust on the outside. The moment you bite into it, it was like mushy. Really not, I guess, what do you say? I had the idea in my head that it wanted to be meat, but it wasn't. It wants to be meat, but it's not. It wasn't anything spectacular. It did not live up to the $16 price tag. Another thing too, so immediately after my girlfriend said, hey, this stuff smells like dog food, I went online and I legit searched Beyond Meat tastes like dog food. So I'll show you. So this is what I did. I legit looked up Beyond Meat tastes, no, not taste, smells like, look, Beyond Meat, I put meats, Beyond Meat burger smells like cat food. Dude, that's the first thing that comes up when you look it up. Like, what the heck? So right there, did I get my validation? Beyond Meat smells like cat food. So for me, it smelled like dog food, like the wet dog food. But maybe cat food smells like that too. And wow, I thought that was funny. I thought it was interesting too, that I wasn't the only one who felt that way. And maybe other people, they don't smell that or whatever, but that's not a good look for a company that just IPO'd, about a week ago. So is it worth it? Going back to that, I think I've already said if it was worth it or not. And I just want to give you an official no, do not buy it. Or you know what? Buy it, give it a shot, and let me know what you think in the comments down below. How about that? You know what? I would consider this option again if the price point was much lower. So how much lower? I think something that's competitive in price, I feel apples to apples to where, hey, you know what? This might be feasible, would be $6 a pound. So that's a whole $10 less than what the retail cost of it is for. Now, there's promos and things like that. If you get $3 off of it, the 16 becomes 13. That's still hella expensive compared to what you can get in the stores. You can get really nice tuna for that much at Costco. Again, I can't tell you that enough. That wraps up my review, my personal experience on it. I hope you guys have a different experience, or if you do have the same one, again, let me know in the comment section down below. About a week ago. Please like this video, subscribe, click the notification button because I do this on a daily basis so you don't miss out on, the next episode. Thank you, and remember, shop smart and save money. Peace.